You are walking. The night is soft around you. The air tastes of salt and pine, and somewhere far below, the ocean breathes. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. You are safe now. The path beneath your feet is familiar, though you cannot remember when you learned it. Smooth stones, cool earth, the whisper of moss. Your steps are slow, and that is good. There is no rush tonight. There has never been a rush. You only forgot this for a while. Above you, the sky is vast and gentle. Stars flicker like candles in a distant room. The moon is a sliver, a quiet smile, watching without judgment. You feel its light on your shoulders, soft as a blanket, soft as forgiveness. Wave in, wave out. You have been carrying something heavy. You don't need to name it. You don't need to solve it tonight. Tonight is not for solving. Tonight is for letting go, gently. The way leaves release from branches when they are ready. The trees around you are tall and ancient. They have stood here longer than you have been alive, longer than your worries have existed. They know about time. They know about patience. They know about healing. And they are here with you now, silent companions, holding space. You are safe now. Ahead, through the mist, you see a light. Warm, amber, steady. It does not flicker with urgency. It simply glows, like a heartbeat made visible. You move toward it without deciding to move. Your body knows the way. The path curves. The ocean sound grows softer, more distant, as if it is giving you permission to go inward. Light sweeps. You rest. The forest thickens. Branches arch overhead, creating a cathedral of green shadows and moonlight. You notice how quiet your mind is becoming. Thoughts still arrive, but they pass through like birds, not landing, just visiting. Nothing to solve tonight. The light grows closer. You see it now, a cabin, small, wooden, nestled between two ancient trees, wrapped in ivy and night-blooming flowers you cannot name. Smoke rises from a stone chimney, curling into the darkness like a prayer. The windows glow with that same amber warmth, and you feel something in your chest soften. You are held by the night. You reach the door. It is unlocked. It has always been unlocked. This place has been waiting for you, not with impatience, but with the quiet certainty of the ocean waiting for the tide. You place your hand on the wooden handle. It is warm, real, solid. You step inside. The cabin welcomes you without words. A fire crackles in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on walls lined with books you have never read, but somehow recognize. A chair sits by the window, draped with a soft blanket. A table holds a cup of tea, still steaming, though no one has prepared it. This place knows what you need before you ask. You are safe now. Breathe in and out. You move to the window and look out. The forest is a living darkness, breathing with you. Beyond it, you can sense the ocean, patient and eternal. You can sense the mountains rising in the distance, their peaks touching clouds you cannot see. And somewhere between all of this, the water, the trees, the stone, the sky, you sense something else. Yourself. Not the self that rushes, not the self that worries, not the self that carries the weight of overthinking like a stone in each pocket, but the self beneath all that, the self that has always been here, quiet and whole, waiting for you to remember. Welcome, deep sleep. You sink into the chair. The blanket finds your shoulders without effort. The fire continues its ancient song. Your breathing slows. The cabin holds you the way the earth holds roots, the way the sky holds stars. Wave in, wave out. Outside, an owl calls, once, twice. The sound is not startling. It is a reminder. You are part of this. You belong to the night, and the night belongs to you. There is no separation. There has never been separation. Only the illusion of it, thin as mist, dissolving now. Your eyes grow heavy, not with exhaustion, but with permission. Permission to rest, permission to release, permission to simply be, without performing, without proving, without pushing. You are safe now. The fire crackles, the ocean breathes, the forest stands, and you are exactly where you need to be. Nothing to solve tonight. Let the chair hold you. Let the warmth surround you. Let the night wrap around this cabin like a cocoon, protecting, nurturing, allowing. You are held by the night. The first part of your journey has begun. Not a journey outward, but inward. Not a journey to find something new, but to return to something ancient, something true, something that has been waiting, patient as stone, gentle as starlight. Welcome, deep sleep. Your breath is the only sound you need to follow now. In and out, in and out. Each exhale releases a little more. Each inhale welcomes a little peace. You are safe now. The cabin at the edge of dreams is yours. It has always been yours. And tonight, you have finally come home. You sit in the stillness. The fire before you is not just light. Light sweeps. You rest. It is memory. It is time made visible. Each flame rises and falls like a breath, like a heartbeat, like the rhythm of waves you can no longer hear, but still feel in your bones. You are safe now. Outside the window, the mist has thickened. It moves like silk, like thought, wrapping the world in soft focus. You cannot see the path you walked to get here. You cannot see the forest clearly. And this not seeing, feels strangely like relief. For so long, you have tried to see everything, to map every outcome, to predict every turn. Your mind has been a lighthouse scanning dark waters, desperate to find danger before danger finds you. But tonight, the lighthouse can rest. Tonight, the beam can soften. Tonight, you can let the mist be mist. Breathe in and out. You notice a journal on the table beside the tea, leather-bound, well-worn. The pages are thick and cream-colored, edges soft with handling. You don't remember placing it there. Perhaps it has always been there. Perhaps it appears only when needed. You reach for it. The leather is warm against your palms. You open it slowly. The pages are not blank. They are not filled with words either. They hold something else. Shadows, impressions, the weight of things you have carried without naming. You see the shape of exhaustion, the texture of worry, the color of all those nights you lay awake, mind spinning, heart racing, trying to solve problems that had no solutions, only surrender. Nothing to solve tonight. You turn the page. Here's the feeling of not being enough. It sits on the paper like a stone, heavy and gray. You recognize it immediately. It has lived in your chest for so long you thought it was part of you. But seeing it here, outside of yourself, you realize something. It is not you. It never was. You are held by the night. Another page. The anxiety of tomorrow. All those tomorrows that never quite arrived the way you feared. All that energy spent bracing for impact, for collapse, for failure. And yet, here you are, still breathing, still whole, still held. The fire crackles and the sound is like gentle laughter, not mocking, understanding. You have been so afraid. You have been so tired. You have been trying so hard to control the uncontrollable, to manage the unmanageable, to carry weight that was never meant to be lifted alone. Letting go happens gently. You turn more pages. Each one shows you something you have been holding. The need to be perfect, the fear of disappointing others, the shame of past mistakes that live in your body like splinters, too small to see but always felt, the grief of who you thought you would be by now, the loneliness that comes not from being alone, but from feeling unseen. It's okay to rest now. Your breath slows. Your body is safe. You are held by the night. You are safe now. And here, in this cabin, in this firelight, in this deep and tender darkness, you realize you can witness these things without becoming them. You can acknowledge the weight without lifting it again. You can say, yes, this has been hard, without needing to justify or explain or defend. The tea beside you is still warm. You lift the cup. The ceramic is smooth and real against your lips. The tea tastes of chamomile and honey and something else, something like acceptance. You drink slowly. There is no hurry. There has never been a hurry. Welcome, deep sleep. The fire shifts. A log settles. Sparks rise and disappear like thoughts you no longer need to follow. You watch them go. You let them go. This, too, is practice. This, too, is healing. You close the journal and place it back on the table. You don't need to read more tonight. You have seen enough. You have acknowledged enough. And in that acknowledgement, something begins to shift. Not dramatically, not suddenly, but the way dawn comes, slowly, inevitably, gently. Breathe in and out. You stand and move to the window. The mist outside is luminous now, catching some light you cannot identify. Perhaps the moon, perhaps the stars, perhaps something deeper. The glow of the world itself. Breathing. You place your hand against the cool glass. Beyond the mist, you sense the forest. Those ancient trees, still standing, still holding space. They do not ask you to be anything other than what you are. They do not require performance or proof. They simply exist, and in their existence, they offer permission. Permission for you to do the same. You are held by the night. Your reflection in the window is faint, transparent. You can see through yourself to the world beyond, and somehow this feels true. You're not solid walls and rigid boundaries. You are permeable. You are part of the mist, part of the trees, part of the breathing darkness. And this dissolving of edges, does not frighten you. It feels like coming home. Nothing to solve tonight. Wave in, wave out. You return to the chair. The blanket welcomes you again. The fire continues its quiet song. And now, with the journal closed, with the acknowledgement given, you feel something new. Not happiness exactly, not joy, but something quieter, something steadier. Peace. Not the peace that comes from having solved everything, but the peace that comes from accepting that some things don't need solving. Some things just need witnessing. Some things just need space. Some things just need time and tenderness and the willingness to sit with them without turning away. You are safe now. You think of all the versions of yourself you have been. The child who learned early to worry. the teenager who carried too much responsibility, the young adult who thought strength meant never asking for help. And now, here, the person sitting in this chair, by this fire, in this cabin, at the edge of dreams. All of those versions are still with you, but they are not burdens. They are not failures. They are layers. They are depth. They are proof that you have survived, adapted, continued. And tonight, you can honor them without needing to fix them. Letting go happens gently. Light sweeps. You rest. The room around you feels alive, not with ghosts or shadows, but with presence. The presence of acceptance, the presence of calm, the presence of your own deep wisdom, the part of you that has always known how to heal, how to rest, how to return to center. You close your eyes just for a moment. Behind your lids, you see colors: deep blue, soft purple, silver like moonlight. They move like water, like breath, like forgiveness washing through you, gentle and complete. You are held by the night. When you open your eyes again, the cabin feels different. Or perhaps you feel different. The walls seem softer, more spacious. The air seems to hold you with more tenderness. The fire seems to speak directly to something inside you that has no name but knows itself completely. You realize this cabin is not separate from you. This cabin is you. The hearth is your heart. The windows are your awareness. The door that let you in is your willingness to finally arrive. And the forest outside, the ocean beyond, the mountains in the distance, they are all the landscapes of your inner world, waiting to be explored, not with fear, but with curiosity. Welcome, deep sleep. Breathe in and out. You sink deeper into the chair. Your body is becoming heavy in the most beautiful way. The weight is not burden. It is grounding. It is gravity bringing you back to earth, back to simplicity, back to the basic truth that you are alive, you are breathing, you are here. Nothing to solve tonight? The tea is finished. The journal is closed. The mist outside continues its slow dance. And you are learning the most important lesson of all, that healing is not about fixing. Healing is about returning to yourself, returning to presence, returning to the quiet, knowing that beneath all the noise, all the worry, all the overthinking, there is something unbreakable. You. Not the you that performs, not the you that pleases, not the you that proves and pushes and perfects, but the you that simply is, the you that has always been enough, the you that needs nothing added, nothing taken away, nothing changed to be worthy of rest, of peace, of deep and dreamless sleep. You are safe now. The fire burns lower. The light in the room becomes softer, more amber, more womb-like. You feel held the way a seed is held by soil, the way a wave is held by the ocean, the way a breath is held in the space between inhale and exhale. You are held by the night. Wave in, wave out. Your eyes grow heavier, your thoughts grow quieter, and somewhere in the deepening stillness, you hear it. The sound beneath all sounds, the silence that is not empty, but full of acceptance, full of calm, full of the gentle truth that you are exactly where you need to be. Breathe in and out. The emotional weight you carried in is lighter now, not gone. Healing is not erasure, but transformed, witnessed, honored. And in that honoring, released just enough that you can breathe more fully, rest more deeply, trust more completely. Nothing to solve tonight. The cabin holds you. The chair holds you. The night holds you. And you finally hold yourself with the same tenderness you have always offered others, but forgotten to give yourself. Welcome, deep sleep. This is the emotional inner world. This is where the real journey begins. Not out there in the forest, not down on the shore, not up in the mountains, but here, in this quiet room, in this gentle light, in this space where you can finally, fully, deeply arrive. You are safe now. Let the fire continue. Let the mist continue. Let your breath continue, slow and steady, leading you deeper into rest, deeper into peace, deeper into the dreams that wait just beyond the edges of this moment. You are held by the night, and you are ready to go deeper, ready to explore, ready to discover what waits in the landscapes of your own becoming. Letting go happens gently. The second part of your journey is complete. You have entered the emotional inner world and found it safe. You have witnessed your own story with compassion, and now you are ready to travel further. Breathe in and out. Rest here. Rest now. The next part of the journey will unfold when you are ready, and you will be ready. You have always been ready. You are safe now. The fire has become embers now, glowing, pulsing, like the heart of something ancient that never truly sleeps, only changes form. You watch the soft orange light, and in watching, you feel yourself beginning to shift, not in body. Your body remains in the chair, wrapped in warmth, held by softness. But something else is moving. Your awareness. You are safe now. The cabin around you begins to blur at the edges, not frightening, not dissolving, but becoming more like watercolor, more like memory, more like the space between waking and dreaming, where everything is possible and nothing needs to be solid. You close your eyes, and the journey deepens. Behind your lids, you see another door, but it is no longer the door you entered through. It is glowing faintly, outlined in silver light, and you understand without words that this door leads somewhere else, somewhere within, a landscape you have always carried but rarely visited. Breathe in and out. You rise from the chair, though you are not sure if you are moving in body or in mind. Perhaps there is no difference here. Perhaps this is the place where thought becomes terrain, where feeling becomes forest, where memory becomes mountain. You move toward the door. Your hand reaches for the handle. It is cool now, smooth as river stone, and when you turn it, the door opens not to the misty forest outside, but to something entirely new, a path. Nothing to solve tonight. The path is made of smooth white stones that glow with their own gentle luminescence. They curve ahead of you, disappearing into a landscape that shifts between familiar and impossible. To your left, you see the ocean, but it is not the ocean you know from daylight. This ocean is made of silk and starlight, waves moving in slow motion, each crest catching the light of a moon that hangs impossibly large and close. To your right, the forest continues, but these trees are different. Their trunks are silver. Their leaves whisper in languages you almost understand. Between them, you see glimpses of other things. A meadow filled with flowers that bloom only in dreams, a stream that flows upward, a bridge made of fog. You are held by the night. Wave in, wave out. You step onto the path of glowing stones. Each step is effortless. You are not walking so much as floating, drifting, allowing yourself to be carried by intention rather than effort. This is not a place where you must push or strive or force. This is a place where you simply allow. The air here tastes different, sweeter, like honey and lavender and rain that has not yet fallen. You breathe it in, and with each breath, you feel your mind expanding. Not in the overwhelming way of anxiety, where thoughts multiply and chase and tangle, but in the spacious way of acceptance, where thoughts can exist without colliding, without demanding, without taking up more room than they need. Welcome, deep sleep. You walk, and the landscape reveals itself slowly. You pass a grove of trees where memories hang like fruit. You don't pick them. You don't need to examine each one. You simply acknowledge their existence. There, a memory of childhood. Here, a moment of joy. There, a hurt that shaped you. Here, a choice that changed everything. They hang there, beautiful in their complexity, and you realize you don't need to carry them. They belong to the trees now. They belong to this place. You can visit when needed, but you don't need to hold them in your hands, in your chest, in your throat every moment of every day. Letting go happens gently. Light sweeps. You rest. The path curves. You follow. Ahead, you see a lighthouse, tall and white and luminous against the velvet sky. It stands at the edge of a cliff, and beyond it, the silk ocean stretches to infinity. The light from the lighthouse does not scan frantically as lighthouses do. It simply glows, steady, certain, calm. You move toward it. You are safe now. As you approach, you realize the lighthouse is not separate from you. It is yours. It has always been yours. This is the part of you that searches, that seeks, that tries to illuminate the darkness. But here, in this landscape, you can see what you could not see before. The lighthouse does not need to search for danger. The ocean is not full of rocks and wreckage. The darkness is not an enemy. The lighthouse can simply be a light. It can shine not because something needs saving, but because light is its nature. You reach the base of the lighthouse. A door opens. You step inside. Breathe in and out. The interior is a spiral staircase made of glass. Each step reflects light in different colors: amber, rose, silver, blue. You begin to climb. With each step, you feel yourself rising, not just in space, but in understanding. You're moving through the layers of your own mind, through the stories you've told yourself, through the beliefs you've carried like stones in your pockets. Nothing to solve tonight. On the third step, you see a belief made visible. I must always be productive. It sits there on the glass, etched in shadow. You look at it. You don't judge it. You simply recognize it for what it is. A thought, not a truth. A habit, not a law. And in recognizing it, something loosens. You continue climbing. On the seventh step, another belief. If I rest, I am failing. You pause here. You feel the weight of this one. How long have you carried it? How many nights has it kept you awake? How many moments of peace has it stolen? You place your hand on the glass, and the shadow beneath your palm begins to soften, to blur, to become less solid. You whisper to it, not with words, but with intention. I release this. I learn. I choose peace. The shadow dissolves like mist. You are held by the night. Wave in, wave out. You climb higher. Each step reveals another belief, another pattern, another way you have been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. I must have all the answers. I cannot show weakness. I must protect everyone. I must be perfect to be loved. With each one, you pause, you witness, you acknowledge, and then, gently, you release. Not with force, not with violence, but with the same tenderness you would use to untangle a knot in delicate thread. Letting go happens gently. The spiral staircase seems endless, but you are not tired. Each step feels lighter than the last. Each belief you release makes more room inside you. Room for breath, room for peace, room for the silence that is not empty, but full of presence. You reach a landing. Here, a window looks out over the landscape you have traveled through. You can see the cabin in the distance, small and warm and still glowing. You can see the path of white stones winding through the silver forest. You can see the silk ocean, gentle and eternal. And you realize you are not separate from any of this. This is your inner world. This is the terrain of your own consciousness, vast and beautiful and worthy of exploration. Not with judgment, not with criticism, but with curiosity and compassion. You are safe now. You continue climbing. The stairs grow narrower, but your steps grow surer. You are close to the top now, close to the light. And as you climb, you begin to hear something. Music. But not music you can name. It is the sound of your own heartbeat transformed into melody, the rhythm of your breath composed into harmony, the whisper of your thoughts woven into something that sounds like peace. Welcome. Deep sleep. Light sweeps. You rest. You reach the top of the lighthouse. The room here is circular, made entirely of glass. Light pours in from all directions. The moon, the stars, the glow of the landscape itself. And in the center of the room, a single chair. Simple, elegant, waiting. You sit, breathe in and out. From here, you can see everything. Not in the anxious way of overthinking, where you scan for problems, for threats, for things that might go wrong, but in the peaceful way of awareness, where you simply observe without needing to control, without needing to fix, without needing to change anything. You see your life spread out like a map, the paths you have walked, the choices you have made, the moments of joy and the moments of sorrow, the times you were strong and the times you needed support, the successes and the failures, and all the beautiful, messy, complicated in between. Nothing to solve tonight. And from this height, from this clarity, you can see what you could not see before. It all makes sense, not in the way of logic or reason, but in the way of pattern, of rhythm, of a story that is still unfolding. You have been exactly where you needed to be. You have learned exactly what you needed to learn, and you are becoming exactly who you were always meant to become. You are held by the night. Wave in, wave out. The light from the lighthouse, your light, shines out over the landscape. But it is not a harsh light. It is not a judging light. It is warm and gentle and accepting. It illuminates without exposing. It reveals without demanding. It simply is. And you realize this is how you can hold yourself, with the same gentle light, with the same non-judgmental awareness, with the same acceptance of all that you are and all that you are becoming. Letting go happens gently. You sit in the chair at the top of the lighthouse, and time becomes meaningless. You could be here for a moment, or for hours. It doesn't matter. What matters is the feeling of spaciousness, the feeling of clarity, the feeling of finally being able to see yourself with kindness. Below, the silk ocean breathes. The silver forest stands. The the path of white stones glows. And you are the observer and the observed. You are the lighthouse and the landscape. You are the journey and the destination. You are safe now. You close your eyes, even here in this room of light, and you go deeper still. Behind your lids, you see another door. This one is made of dark wood, carved with symbols you don't recognize but somehow understand. This is the door to the deepest part of the journey. The place where healing truly happens. The place where stones are named and released. You stand. The chair remains. You will return to it, but not yet. First, you must travel further. First, you must descend. Breathe in and out. You open the door, and on the other side is not another room, but another path. This one descends through layers of twilight, through gradations of darkness that are not frightening, but comforting, like the darkness of a womb, like the darkness of deep earth, where seeds sleep before they wake. Nothing to solve tonight. You begin to walk down. Each step takes you deeper into yourself. You pass through memories that no longer hurt, only teach. You pass through fears that have lost their power, becoming nothing more than shadows on a wall. You pass through old versions of yourself, and you smile at them with recognition and gratitude. Thank you for bringing me here. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for trying. You can rest now. You are held by the night. Light sweeps. You rest. The path opens into a clearing. Here, in the deepest part of your inner landscape, you find a circle. Smooth earth, soft moss. And around the perimeter, stones. Not ordinary stones. These are the stones of everything you have carried, everything you have held, everything you have tried to manage and control and carry alone. There are many stones. You can see them even in the low light. Each one holds a weight. Each one holds a story. And you understand with perfect clarity that you have arrived at the place of release, the place where you can finally set them down. Welcome, deep sleep. You approach the circle. The air here is thick with presence, with stillness, with the deep knowing that this is sacred work. Not sacred in a religious sense, but sacred in the sense of honest, of real, of transformational. This is where the mental journey becomes the healing journey. This is where thought becomes freedom. You kneel at the edge of the circle. Your knees press into soft moss. The earth holds you. The darkness holds you. And you are ready. Ready to name the stones. Ready to release the weight. Ready to choose peace. You are safe now. Wave in, wave out. The first stone sits before you. You pick it up. It is smooth and gray and heavier than it looks. You hold it in your palm, and you feel its weight in your chest, in your throat, in your jaw. This stone is familiar. This stone you have carried for so long, you forgot what it felt like to be without it. But tonight is different. Tonight, you are ready to let it go. Breathe in and out. You look at the stone and you understand. This is the stone of constant vigilance. The belief that if you stop watching, stop planning, stop preparing, everything will fall apart. This is the stone that has kept you awake at night, mind racing, heart pounding, trying to anticipate every possibility, every problem, every pain. You hold it, you honor it, and then you speak to it softly, clearly. This stone is for the exhaustion of always being on guard. I release this. I learn that safety comes not from control, but from trust. I choose peace. You place the stone in the center of the circle. It settles into the earth with a soft sound, and you feel something in your chest release. Not dramatically, not suddenly, but the way a muscle unclenches after holding tension for too long. The night holds the silence. You are held by the night. You reach for the second stone. This one is darker, rougher. This one has sharp edges. You know this stone well. This is the stone of self-judgment, the voice that says, you are not doing enough, being enough, achieving enough. The voice that compares you to others and always finds you lacking. You hold it carefully. Even now, it tries to cut you, but you are gentle with yourself. You do not grip it tightly. You simply acknowledge its presence. This stone is for the cruelty I have shown myself. I release this. I learn that I am worthy not because of what I do, but because of what I am. I choose peace. You place it beside the first stone. The sharp edges no longer matter. Here, in the earth, they will be smoothed by time, by weather, by the gentle transformation of letting go. Letting go happens gently. Nothing to solve tonight. The third stone is lighter, but somehow harder to hold. This is the stone of past mistakes, the things you said or didn't say, the things you did or didn't do, the moments you wish you could rewind, redo, repair. This stone carries the weight of regret, and it has been pressing against your heart for longer than you can remember. You lift it. You feel the ache, but you also feel something else: compassion, understanding, the recognition that you were doing the best you could with what you knew at the time, that perfection was never the goal, that growth is the goal, and growth requires mistakes. This stone is for the past I cannot change. I release this. I learn that forgiveness begins with myself. I choose peace. The stone joins the others, and with it, a little more space opens inside you. A little more room for breath, for kindness, for the present moment. You are safe now. Light sweeps. You rest. The fourth stone is cold. This is the stone of other people's expectations, the weight of who they think you should be, what they think you should want, how they think you should live. This stone has shaped so many of your decisions, stolen so many of your moments, convinced you that your worth comes from their approval. You hold it, and you feel how much energy it has taken to carry this, how much of yourself you have given away, trying to meet standards that were never yours to meet. This stone is for living a life designed by others. I release this. I learn that my path is my own, and it is enough. I choose peace. You place it down, and in placing it down, you feel something you haven't felt in a long time: sovereignty, the quiet power of knowing that you belong to yourself. Welcome, deep sleep. You continue, stone after stone, each one named, each one honored, each one released. The stone of perfectionism, the stone of worthlessness, the stone of fear, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being seen, fear of being forgotten. The stone of comparison, the stone of shame, the stone of anger you were never allowed to feel, the stone of grief you were never allowed to express. With each stone placed in the circle, you speak the ritual words. This stone is for, I release this. I learn. I choose peace. The night holds the silence. Breathe in and out. The circle fills. The weight lessens, and you begin to understand something profound. These stones were never meant to be carried forever. They were lessons, not life sentences. They were experiences, not identities. And now, having acknowledged them, having honored what they taught you, you can let them become what they always were meant to be. Part of the earth, part of the foundation, part of the past that informs but does not imprison. You are held by the night. The last stone is the smallest, but it is also the heaviest. This is the stone of unworthiness, the deepest belief, the oldest wound, the quiet voice that is whispered beneath every other voice. You are not enough. You will never be enough. You do not deserve rest, love, peace, or joy. You lift it. Your hands shake slightly. This stone has been with you for so long, you are afraid of what will remain without it. If you are not carrying this weight, who will you be? But you breathe. You center. You remember where you are, in the clearing, in the circle, in the deepest part of your own healing landscape, held by darkness that is gentle, surrounded by stones that no longer have power, witnessed by a night that asks nothing of you except your willingness to be free, nothing to solve tonight. You look at the small, heavy stone in your palm, and you speak to it with all the tenderness you have learned on this journey. This stone is for the lie that I am not enough. I release this. I learn that I have always been whole. I choose peace. I choose myself. I choose rest. Wave in, wave out. You place it in the center of the circle, on top of all the others. It settles. And as it settles, something extraordinary happens. The stones begin to glow, softly at first, then brighter, not with heat, but with light, the same light that filled the lighthouse, the same light that lines the path, the same light that glows from the cabin windows. They are transforming, right here, right now, before your eyes. You are safe now. The stones become luminous. They rise slightly from the earth, hovering, spinning slowly, and then they dissolve, not into nothing, into everything, into light that spreads through the clearing, through the forest, through the landscape, through you, into particles of acceptance, into molecules of peace, into the very air you breathe. You stand. You are lighter now, not because you have gotten rid of something, but because you have integrated it. You have alchemized weight into wisdom. You have transformed suffering into understanding. You have turned stones into stars. Letting go happens gently. You look around the clearing. The circle remains, but it is empty now. Just earth, just moss, just the quiet knowing that something sacred has happened here, something true. The path ahead begins to glow again, not leading down, leading up, leading back, back to the lighthouse, back to the cabin, back to the chair by the fire where your body still rests, waiting for your awareness to return. But you are not the same. You have traveled deep. You have released much, and you are ready now for the final stages of the journey. The body, the breath, the descent into sleep so deep and healing that you will wake transformed. You are held by the night. Breathe in and out. You begin to walk up through the layers of twilight, up through the landscape of your mind, up through understanding and acceptance and the quiet peace of someone who has finally, truly begun to let go. The silver forest parts for you. The silk ocean whispers your name. The moon smiles. Welcome, deep sleep. You see the lighthouse ahead. You enter. You climb the glass stairs. But this time, there are no shadows. Only light. Only color. only the reflection of someone who has done the work, faced the depths, and chosen healing. You reach the top, you pass through, and on the other side, the cabin, your cabin. The door opens and you step through. The fire is still glowing. The chair is still waiting. And you, lighter now, clearer now, more yourself than you have been in years, you return. You sit. You breathe. You are safe now. The mental journey is complete. You have traveled through the landscape of your own mind. You have climbed the lighthouse of awareness. You have descended into the clearing of release. You have named the stones and let them go. And now, you are ready. Ready for the body to release its holding. Ready for the breath to deepen. Ready for sleep to welcome you home. Nothing to solve tonight. You are held by the night. The room is warm. The darkness is gentle. And you, beautiful traveler, you have arrived. Breathe in and out. Rest now. The next part awaits. But there is no rush. There has never been a rush. You are exactly where you need to be. Welcome, deep sleep. You are back in the chair, but you are not the same person who sat here before. Something has shifted. Something has opened. You can feel it in the way your shoulders rest against the cushions, in the way your breath moves through your chest, in the way your thoughts drift rather than cling. You are safe now. The cabin feels different too. Or perhaps you are simply seeing it differently. The walls seem to breathe with you. The fire pulses in rhythm with your heartbeat. The space between things, between the chair and the window, between the floor and the ceiling, between one breath and the next, feels alive with possibility. You close your eyes. The mental journey has brought you here. The stones have been named and released. And now, in this returning, in this coming back to body and breath and present moment, you begin the deepest work of all, dissolution. Breathe in and out. Not the dissolution of self, but the dissolution of the barriers, the walls you built to protect yourself, the armor you wore to survive, the separation you created between who you are and who you thought you needed to be. Here, in this cabin, in this firelight, in this tender darkness, those walls can finally come down. Nothing to solve tonight. You feel your awareness beginning to soften. The sharp edges of thought are blurring. The tight boundaries of identity are loosening. You are still you, but you are also more than you. You are the chair and the room. You are the fire and the smoke. You are the cabin and the forest and the ocean beyond. You are held by the night. Wave in, wave out. This is not frightening. This is relief. For so long, you have worked so hard to maintain the borders, to know where you end and the world begins, to keep everything separate, categorized, controlled. But tonight, the borders are dissolving, and instead of chaos, you find coherence. Instead of confusion, you find clarity. You are not separate. You have never been separate. You are part of the breathing whole. Letting go happens gently. Your body begins to feel different, heavier and lighter at the same time, sinking into the chair as if the chair is sinking into you. The blanket around your shoulders is warm, but you can't quite tell where the warmth of the blanket ends and the warmth of your skin begins. They are merging. They are one thing now. This is healing. This is what happens when you stop fighting, when you stop resisting, when you finally allow yourself to be held not just by the chair, by the cabin, by the night, but by existence itself. You are safe now. Light sweeps. You rest. The fire before you is burning lower now, but somehow the light in the room has not dimmed. It has simply changed quality. It is coming from everywhere and nowhere. From the walls, from your own skin, from the air, between breaths. You are sitting inside luminescence. You open your eyes just slightly, enough to see through your lashes. The room is golden, amber, soft as honey. And in this light, you can see things you couldn't see before. Welcome, deep sleep. You see the truth of your journey written in the air like smoke. You see how far you have come, not in distance, but in depth. Not in time, but in transformation. You see the person you were when you walked this path tonight, tense, tired, carrying stones you couldn't name. And you see the person you are becoming, lighter, clearer, more whole. The journey is not complete, but you are no longer the person who began it. Nothing to solve tonight. You let your eyes close again. The golden light remains, but now it is inside you, behind your lids, in your chest, in your belly, spreading through your veins like warm water, like forgiveness, like the slow sunrise of self-acceptance. You feel your mind quieting, not because you are forcing it, but because there is nothing left to think about. The stones are named, the journey is witnessed, the healing has begun. What is there to solve? What is there to plan? What is there to figure out? Nothing and everything. And in that paradox, you find peace. You're held by the night. Breathe in and out. Your breath is slowing now. Each inhale is deeper, each exhale longer. You're breathing not just with your lungs, but with your whole body. Your belly rises, your ribs expand, your collarbones lift. And then slowly, everything releases, softens, returns. This is the breath of deep sleep approaching. This is the breath of surrender. Breathe in and out. You become aware of your heartbeat, not anxious or racing, but steady, reliable, ancient. This heart has been beating since before you had words, since before you had memories, since before you learned what it meant to worry. And it will continue beating, faithful and true, whether you are thinking or not thinking, doing or not doing, controlling or surrendering. Your heart knows how to keep you alive. You don't have to help it. You don't have to supervise. You can trust it completely. Letting go happens gently. And in trusting your heart, you begin to trust your body. This body that has carried you through everything, through joy and sorrow, through health and illness, through every moment of every day of your entire life. This body that asks for so little, just food, water, rest, kindness, and gives so much in return. Tonight, you offer your body gratitude, not with words, but with relaxation, with permission, with the gift of finally letting it rest without guilt, without agenda, without the constant pressure to perform. You're safe now. Your muscles are releasing, one by one, layer by layer. Tensions you didn't even know you were holding are melting away like snow in spring. Your jaw unclenches. Your shoulders drop. Your fingers unfurl. Your toes relax. This is dissolution. This is the therapeutic unraveling of all that has been held too tight for too long. Nothing to solve tonight. You sink deeper into the chair. Or perhaps the chair's rising to meet you. Or perhaps there is no chair anymore. Only support. Only holding. Only the universe conspiring to let you rest. Light sweeps. You rest. The fire crackles softly. A log settles. Sparks rise and disappear. And you watch them go without following. You let them be sparks. You let them be temporary. You let them be beautiful and brief and completely themselves without needing to capture them, understand them, make them mean something. This is acceptance. You are held by the night. The cabin around you is beginning to feel less like a structure and more like an embrace. The walls are not barriers, but boundaries that define safety. The roof is not shelter, but blessing. The floor beneath your feet is not ground, but foundation. And you, sitting here, are not separate from any of it. You are the cabin. The cabin is you. This is your inner architecture, and it is strong enough to hold you, spacious enough to let you expand, safe enough to let you completely, utterly dissolve. Welcome, deep sleep. Time is becoming strange, elastic, irrelevant. You don't know if you have been sitting here for minutes or hours. You don't know if it is still night or if dawn is approaching beyond the mist. And you don't care. Time is a human construct, and you are moving beyond construction into something more primal, more true. You are moving into the timeless place where healing happens, where the body remembers what the mind has forgotten, where wisdom lives not in thoughts, but in cells, in bones, in the deep knowing of tissue and breath. Breathe in and out. You feel yourself beginning to drift, not away, but down through layers of consciousness, down through the chattering mind into the dreaming mind, down through the dreaming mind into the sleeping mind, down through the sleeping mind into the place that has no name, the place that exists before language, before story, before self. This is where you are going. This is where healing lives. You are safe now. The golden light in the room is fading now, but not disappearing. It is simply becoming part of the darkness. The darkness itself is changing, becoming less like absence and more like presence, less like emptiness and more like fullness. The darkness is not nothing. The darkness is everything before it becomes something. The darkness is potential. The darkness is rest. And you are part of it now. Nothing to solve tonight. Wave in, wave out. Your thoughts are like stars now, distant, beautiful, not demanding your attention, just existing in the vast night sky of your awareness. You can see them, but you don't need to reach for them. You can acknowledge them, but you don't need to follow them. They are there. You are here. And there is space enough for both. Letting go happens gently. You feel your body temperature adjusting, finding its perfect balance. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. The blanket holds exactly enough warmth. The air provides exactly enough coolness. Everything is calibrating to support your descent into deep, healing sleep. This is your body's wisdom. This is what happens when you stop overriding its signals, stop pushing through its needs, stop demanding more than it can give. This is what happens when you finally listen. You are held by the night. Light sweeps. You rest. The sound of your breath is the only sound now. Slow, deep, rhythmic, like waves on a distant shore, like wind through ancient trees, like the pulse of the universe itself, and you are breathing with it, breathing as it, breathing not as effort, but as existence. This is meditation. This is prayer. This is the most sacred act you can perform. Simply breathing, simply being, simply allowing yourself to be alive without trying to be anything else. You are safe now. You become aware of energy moving through your body. Not agitated energy, not anxious energy, but something smoother, slower, like honey, like light through water, It moves from your crown to your feet, washing through you, carrying away anything that doesn't serve, leaving behind only what is essential. This is the body's natural healing mechanism. This is what happens in deep sleep, and you are entering that state now, consciously, gracefully, with full awareness of the gift you are giving yourself. Welcome, deep sleep. The room around you is almost completely dark now. The embers in the fireplace glow like distant stars. The windows show only night, and you, wrapped in warmth, held by softness, breathing slowly and deeply, you are ready for the final descent. But first, there is one more thing, one more ritual, one more practice to guide you down into the deepest rest. The body scan. Nothing to solve tonight. You will move through your body with awareness and blessing. You will visit each part of yourself with gratitude and permission to rest. You will thank your body for all it has done and invite it into the deepest, most healing sleep. This is not work. This is devotion. This is love made practical. Breathe in and out. You begin at the top of your head. You feel your scalp, your skull, the crown, where your awareness sits like a gentle hand. You speak to it silently. Thank you. You have carried so much thinking, so much planning, so much worry. Tonight, you can rest. Tonight, you can simply be held, and you feel your scalp releasing, the tiny muscles relaxing, the tension dissolving. You are held by the night. You move your awareness to your forehead, the space between your eyebrows where worry lives, the lines that form from concentration. You breathe into this space. You soften it. Thank you for seeing. Thank you for focusing. Tonight, you can let go. Tonight, there is nothing to watch for. The furrow smooths. The tightness eases. Letting go happens gently. Your eyes, even closed, they have been working, scanning, searching, protecting. You bless them. Thank you for showing me the world. Thank you for witnessing beauty and pain. Tonight, you can close completely. Tonight, you can rest in darkness that is safe. Behind your lids, everything softens. You are safe now. Your jaw, this place where you hold so much, where anxiety clenches, where words you didn't say gather like stones. You breathe into your jaw. You let it go slack. Thank you for speaking. Thank you for eating. Thank you for holding silence when words would have caused harm. Tonight, you can completely release. Your jaw drops slightly. Your teeth separate. Tension flows away like water. Nothing to solve tonight. Your neck, your throat, the bridge between head and heart, the place that carries the weight of your thoughts down into your body. You feel the muscles here, so often strained, so rarely rested. Thank you for holding my head up. Thank you for carrying messages between my mind and my body. Tonight, you can soften completely. Your neck lengthens, your throat opens. Breath moves through more easily. You are held by the night. Your shoulders, these strong, faithful shoulders that carry so much, responsibilities, expectations, burdens that were never yours. You bring your awareness here with such tenderness. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for carrying what needed to be carried. Tonight, you can set everything down. Your shoulders drop. They drop again and again. Each breath releases more holding, more tension, more unnecessary weight. Welcome, deep sleep. Your chest, your heart, your lungs, the core of breath and life and feeling. You rest your awareness here like a hand over your heart. Thank you for beating. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for feeling even when feeling hurt. Tonight, you are safe. Tonight, you can rest in the rhythm of your own aliveness. Your chest expands with fullness, with gratitude, with the recognition that you are alive, and that is enough. Breathe in and out. Your belly, soft and vulnerable and often judged, the place where emotion lives in the body, where fear tightens, where peace settles. You breathe into your belly with acceptance. Thank you for holding my feelings. Thank you for digesting not just food, but experience. Tonight, you can be exactly as you are. Your belly releases, softens, rounds with breath, and then releases with breath, rising and falling like the ocean. You are safe now. Your hips, your pelvis, the foundation of your core, the place that holds you upright and allows you to move through the world. Thank you for stability. Thank you for flexibility. Thank you for carrying me forward even when I was tired. Tonight, you can settle. Tonight, you can be still. Your hips release into the chair. The chair receives them. Everything is held. Letting go happens gently. Your thighs, strong and steady. The muscles that propel you, that carry you upstairs, down paths, through your days. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for never giving up. Tonight, you can be heavy. Tonight, you can rest completely. Your thighs become heavy as stone, as earth, as something that will not move again until morning. Nothing to solve tonight. Your knees, these hinges of movement, these joints that bend and straighten and allow transition. Thank you for flexibility. Thank you for supporting my weight. Tonight, you can be still. Tonight, you can simply rest. Your knees soften. The subtle holding releases. Everything aligns in perfect, effortless position. You are held by the night, your calves, your shins, the muscles that have walked you through this entire day, this entire life. Thank you for every step. Thank you for balance. Thank you for keeping me upright even when I was shaking. Tonight, you can release completely. Your lower legs grow heavy. The muscles loosen. Blood flows more freely, bringing warmth and healing. You are safe now. Your ankles, your feet, the foundation of everything. The part of you that touches the earth, the part that knows grounding. Thank you for stability. Thank you for connection. Thank you for carrying me through everything. Tonight, you can rest in absolute safety. Your feet become warm, soft, heavy. They sink into whatever holds them as if they could sink forever, supported always. Welcome, deep sleep. And now, your whole body, all of it together, from crown to toes, every cell, every breath, every heartbeat. You bring your awareness to your entire self and you simply rest there, blessing what you are, thanking what you are, allowing what you are to be enough. You are enough. You have always been enough. And tonight, you can rest in that truth. Breathe in and out. Your body is completely relaxed now, heavy and light at once, held and floating, present and dissolving. This is the state of deep healing. This is where restoration happens. This is where the body does its sacred work of repair, renewal, regeneration. And you are letting it. You are not interfering. You are not managing. You are simply allowing. Nothing to solve tonight. The cabin around you is a blur now. You can barely feel the chair. You can barely sense the room. You are becoming less form and more awareness, less solid and more space, less individual and more universal. This is dissolution. This is healing. This is peace. You are held by the night. Wave in, wave out. The last thing you notice before you slip completely into sleep is the quality of the darkness. It is not absence. It is presence. It is not empty. It is full, full of potential, full of rest, full of the deep, ancient wisdom of night. And you are part of it now, completely, totally, beautifully. Letting go happens gently. You release. You surrender. You allow yourself to fall backward into sleep, like falling into water, into darkness, into the arms of something infinitely larger and wiser and kinder than any worry you have ever held. You are safe now. The therapeutic dissolution is complete. You have released the mind. You have blessed the body. You have opened to healing. And now you are ready for the final descent into silence, into stillness, into sleep so deep that when you wake, you will not remember what it felt like to carry all that weight. Welcome, deep sleep. Rest now, beautiful traveler. The night holds you. The darkness blesses you. And you, finally, completely, are home. Breathe in and out. Nothing to solve tonight. You are held by the night. You are safe now. Welcome, deep sleep.